on the video that I'm going to put right here, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I just was trying to get you guys to feel the Earth trine. It's very subtle because it's in the late degree, and it does have to do with, well, the sun is lighting up. The fact that Uranus and Pluto are trining each other. Now, let me just meditate on that for a bit. Pluto being in late degree Capricorn, Uranus, and see, really what it makes me think of is that there is plenty. There's a plentiful situation on this planet. We already know that. We've seen this happen through emergency, though. See, within the human population and or organism itself here as like a oneness or just maybe a highly governed thing. We've seen emergency being the thing that has pushed financial institutions into more and more power, and the threat people are disagreeing about. See, the Pluto thing would be the Capricornian trying to control just about everything about our financing, really the material world moving into that. It's like that dark age thing where satanic, where we're supposed to believe there's shortages and stuff of things that in fact they really make sure to control stuff coming in or out, or what has even been that we don't know has existed in the past, and nobody questions why or what it looks, why it looks like it does now. For what reason do we do everything that we do? And I know that see, I'm not complaining. See, we can't do that. See, I have a Venus in Virgo, but I do complain. See, right? That's the luxury we have here. That's a perfect Venus and Virgo Sun thing to say. Let's see where we are with the Virgo Sun. It's the 20th as I'm making this video, and wow, we're heading up to the solstice, right? I mean the equinox. It's a very vital one that goes into Libra. But no, yeah, see, it's today that we have this beautiful trine. It's Sun trine Uranus, and then it's trine, and all that's involved with the Uranus trine Pluto, the grand trine. It's the grand trine in Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Taurus is the vital one there, the Earth saying, I hope that, oh God, I hope that you have, first of all, I hope that you have love in your life. That's where Venus is right there. See, if you want to look at that Uranus and Taurus, it's Venus ruled, and then we look at Venus. If you don't have love in your life, okay, so you're not going to be able to handle the truth that's about to come upon us. See, this is a trip where if we look at Venus, it's important to look at Venus because all these planets are involved, right? In the Earth trine. See, like Saturn is the ruler of Pluto, and Mercury is the ruler of the Sun, and Mercury is doing a Shazam too, right along with Venus. It's opposing Neptune in Virgo, right, to Pisces, Neptune, and that's a very see, it's not a square, so it's extremely mystical. It can go both ways. I mean, we would have to look that up together. It's the same ambiance of me doing astrology in front of you, and I have, it's like, Shauna, can you take a bath? No, I'm just kidding. God, thank God for editing. I'm not putting some of these videos up. See, this is what it's about. The revelations that, see, Neptune going backwards has a huge revelations quality to it. See, and that's what's coming with the Pluto vibration when it goes back into Capricorn, because we've got Saturn and Pisces too, and the same thing going on with Neptune and Pisces over there. They're connected, and they're doing subconscious work on us all. It's very interesting. The Saturn vibration wants us to get to task of something, and there's a lot of spiritual work we have to do. And this is what's more and more, it needs to come up. It's like, well, how do we get our bills paid and be spiritual at the same time, right? But I heard it's done all the time. It's not a big problem. See, that's where I wanted to talk. I don't like switching the words over, though. I want to keep abundance, abundance. It's not abundance. It's abundance. It's not abundance. It's not blah, 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 blah. It's take the words apart, use them right. No. Whenever you hear the word abundance, picture somebody's buns are shaking, or really it's not that. Picture the tree is shaking. They're shaking the tree that has the fruits on it that are really low and they're ready to go. And when you shake the tree, boom, all the fruits fall. There's your abundance. In case you want to speak gibberish, but there's a tree shaking, okay? Look at it, fruits fall. Fruits fall. They do too. You put a box there, it's not, that's interesting, but where they begin, babe, see, they're going to the ground. They start at the ground. They really do. They really do. I don't know what tree has ever grown from mid-air. It has to hit the ground. That's just a mandatory. If there's a mandatory, what is mandatory? I wish I had my chalkboard. Man, just split those two words apart. See, a sheep or a he, the sheep, she. In the meadows, they don't know what mandatory is. If you look at the word, the two, put whether you have a man there and capitalized. This is the second spectrum that I'm talking about, not the third spectrum. We're talking about the middle dimension, like what we see. We see man there, or we see dates or datary. What is a datary? Datory? That's like, could it be like? Would you say that FB or the some of your applications is a datary service? You have a datary application. Maybe it's highly financially governed. Maybe there's some, like, what if there's a list of things you have to follow before you can get into the whatever's mandatory? I don't know. Mandatory. I see it in the beginning, really a long time ago, when I started queuing in on this strange language. When you pull it apart, why don't we have womandatory? Two mandatory. What about that? Is this two mandatory or womandatory or mandatory? Why can't there be three dimensions to this darn thing? Can we include outer space in this, or are we just going to imagine the way life has been? And because outer space has all the possibility of what we do here, and the imagined field, that's skeptical. Unless you are in your body and you have an experience of outer space, your first dimensional reality, which is the cartoon mind, just cram them words together and it doesn't make sense. I mean, we are here following an order to just do something for food, which after a while, is it mandatory? Is it mandatory, or is it like, are we free? And look at the word free, will you please? Take the R down, fee. I'm dead serious about all this. There's something we have to look at. I know that you got it. Somebody who's got it. Somebody here is going along with me, because I'm learning. When I'll listen to my stuff, like, at least, well, I'll listen to it 3 times. No, 2 times. I try to edit it before I paste it on, and then I listen. I'm trying to make sure, is there something worth a damn in this thing that a child, a 5-year-old can listen to it and think, that's correct. Can I get out of here? Can I go play? They're just here to confirm things. That's all. Don't ever get in their way. It's not about that. It's about our souls, and hoping that we can get away with it. Like, let's get out of here with one. Did you notice you had one? It's like, whoa. Is it who's making a mistake where? Like, why is it that we get up into heaven and it's like they say, well, not now. This is not a good time to come up here now. You seem to have a lot to work on. It's like, well, why isn't it that we get told that here? We're just kind of duh, because it would help more effectively. Why do we have to go that full, like, dip? And who is it that we're visiting when we go up there to we could think that we're in purgatory at this point, especially It could be reversed, right? Maybe is this like people something has said, well, let's just make it a circus place. Let's just do anything goes. Like let's like Dubai. Dubai is made of just it's purely made of money. But see, that's what China is. China has a massive army of people. If it ever was just men and women being used by the financial institution, whatever that is, that has them all. Whew, it's amazing. It's like, oh God, they have a whole chemical hookup into I was going to say adrenal flow, but really it's just you're in a video game within a video game and play a video game. Some people are just doing pure what is a human quality. You think and we would snap into it, but if it's love, then it has addictions. It's going to be. See, people think addiction is bad, and it's like no. If you have one that's unhealthy, and it doesn't pump out like 90 million airplanes and keep just diligently doing something every day because it's addicted to the results that it's getting. That also there's further, I mean, what if this idea is better than anything else across the board because it lasts? Somebody actually can use it. I mean, here is amazing. We can probably do that. There's a lot of ideas. Have you any ideas of your own? See, it's important to have people that I was going to say inspirators, if that's a word, inspirers or inspirators. Some people that can gas up the air with, like, let's call it motivational speaking. Uh, Get you to just, kind of pop in and start doing something um, of your life more that you think, well, I can do this, I think I should. Actually, it motivated you. So like Alan Watts. Alan Watts was a really good person to listen to. I love turning people on to the speaker, Alan Watts. AlanWatts. Look it up on YouTube. He's there. He's somebody who just speaks. And he's very timeless. And, when it comes to he has a knowledge of somehow, I guess maybe within his rank of associations, he was rubbing elbows with people that were already knowing about computerization and stuff, but he would talk about that. But the higher things, also, he's just in touch. He's just a great person to listen to, particularly if you want to hear, yeah, listen to his take on Buddhism, and stuff like this. It's very good if you like to connect the dots and listen to your own particular heart space. That if you're watching this and listening to me stutter across this 17 minutes now, thank you, by the way, for being here and putting up with me also. We're both putting up with each other, if you notice. Who's both? Well, there's two types to be found here, and if you're one that uses the heart more, then you probably did get to minute 18 and you actually liked this film. But the mind, the mind doesn't have time, not even for itself, really, to figure out, am I this? Am I real, or is it live or Memorex? You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. See, I would advise. See, there isn't a reason why, unless I've gone completely pathetic. Which talking about it's kind of raining out today. It's raining. It's the first rainy day. It's kind of dreary. It's September 20th, moving into the equinox, the fall equinox. It's telling every tree, unless it's sprayed by the military, it's telling every tree to live. But then if it's sprayed by the military, it's telling every tree to die. Particularly this kind of rain right here, which is formed by the fog, and the trees are catching the fog and dripping. But now, no, it's starting to drizzle. I don't mind. I love I love meditating. I have been meditating for accidentally for a long time, but the winter times are something very trippy. this is just a video of enjoying the earth trine. And you should tell your hardworking um, partner or person or people how much you appreciate them for staying grounded and doing diligent work every day, like doing the regiment of the work that it takes to begin to get a feedback, right, from, I don't want to talk about the system, but because I know of the universe that I'm working with, man. And of course, they talk about money being energy. I think my last video is very interesting. I think I talked some things about that, but I'm going to be sure to edit it. And I understand I have some editing to do here, in which case I'm not going to put these brown shirts up. See, this is a brown shirt that's the most recent. It's made on September 20th here, 20th. And thanking the people who have given so gracefully. I can't thank you enough. I mean, I'm an empath, and we're so lame, It's just like, well, why don't you just feel like you deserve it, And but it's interesting, we don't feel that we deserve our. We think we should be with all the rest who are working way too hard, and it's like, babes, we are here. Provide. There's something that will provide you um, relief. Depends on the level of relief that the darn population needs, and to tell you the truth, it's at the end, it's spiritual. And there's where, oh my God, some people will make the mistake because there is false prophets, right? And there, who is going to be trusted to take you to the promised land, like say because you're shedding off your body, you have to die. And it's like you don't hang on to all of this, and you can be a gift to whoever's around you when you're in that position. I'm telling you, because I've been around dying people, and they've called me to their side. And it's a gift. It's like, because in the end, they tell you, look, I'm about to see God. And I'm here to tell you that I see it already. You are family to that, whatever that is. And now I'm brought to point out that my little black cat, who was with me for a little while and then it had to go. And I don't really know to this day what that was, babes. But I just cherish the beautiful experience of having that cat now. But now it was a black cat, and I want to I'm here to tell you this. Um, I don't know, maybe I'll tell you in the next video about that. I don't know, it's a very personal experience. It's something that's like, well, I don't have to tell everybody anything. But the way that it would disappear into the shadows, but the cutest little thing of it was that its eyes had little lights, little lights in it. Oh, I just love that cat so much. But that has stuck into me now because, like, I like to sleep in pitch black. I don't know about you. And if there's any kind of light there, I see it as that little cat, like that little cat's eyes, but something deeper about, because I can close my eyes and get that same blackness, and I feel the same mysterious, like, and then that little light that would be there. I don't know. I love that little cat's, and I think that what's going to happen if I do it correctly, is that, see, I have his sister here, and that black cat, it must be a strong strain. So I think that while the rain gets a little bit, it's getting to start raining right now. I love it. The first rain in all summer, really. And what I feel, it's not a thunderstorm rain. This is just, wow, it's overcast and now it's foggy and now we have a rain coming down. But anyway, I think that my little baby cat, the girl, the female, um, it's right. I've done it before. We can do it again. We probably all did it at one point. Maybe we don't even care about it. At this point, skip ahead. We don't want to talk about going ahead and letting that cat have a litter, and then a black cat comes out of it, and I get him back. See, I just, oh God, Thanks for, now it's minute 24 and who cares, but I cherish that cat so much. And it's starting to rain pretty good right now. It's raining right on top of, like, there's a lot of, I should go and roll my car window up so it can stop raining. That's why it's raining, by the way. There's one side of my wood pile that's uncovered. Otherwise, I do have it covered. I have a really nice wood pile I'm so grateful for. Let's get back to the earth trines. See, I know some earth people, sign people, late degree, and I'm a late degree earth sign person. Venus is there. 23 Virgo. And Virgo has been suffering the Neptune and Pisces phenomena. And so has, let's look at Gemini, and then Pisces, and then Sagittarius has been going through a doozy. Oh man. It, it's terrible to see Sagittarius going through such funky shit as having to deal with put that's their lesson, that's their forward square is Pisces. And it's like, ugh, God. I mean, they can get into it, but too bad alcohol is legal. That's like the only thing you can, like, they would figure out to do. That it's a smart thing to do, right? It's just to go and stay within walking the line. And it's like, no, you need to find a shaman, and everybody does. Everybody needs to just, I mean, oh my God, reorientate to what we really need. Really, can we do that? Can we find our gurus? And the answer is yes. God is sending us everything we need all the time. Do you accept it? Can you do your little lesson and work? And so, having said that, I think with these Earth trine planets, particularly that Neptune that sneaks up on us, babes. Saturn. Well, it's Neptune. There's nothing to say about Neptune right now. It's Neptune ruled under the Pisces, but we have Saturn there, and see it. The Sun is opposing Neptune, Mercury is opposing Neptune, and then we have a Venus square to Pluto. And what's Mars doing? Mars is in Cancer early. That's going to be trining Saturn. That's great. And we just went through that. But so it's a really heavy duty time. I hope that you have made some breakthroughs and be able to let go of some really negative mindset, right? That's what I am praying to God that will happen. See, I don't know. I made a video and we'll put it up. It's about an experience I had just last night. And I've had this experience before, and I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that good either. It's just, it is what it is. And I'm not afraid of experiences. And I we go through things and you question, am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. It's just an experience. And I'm not. And so you pay attention to how you feel. It's like, well, the truth is I feel inspired. I feel better. And it's probably what happens when you get near, like, have like a near-death experience, and that's not bad either. See, a near-death experience might be something like an out-of-body experience. I don't know, astral travel, perhaps. Anyway, all right, gave it up. If you're interested, here you go, and thank you for your donation. I'm going to start putting I guess I'll put it on the screen on my channel. Somehow I'll make it stick out like a sore thumb. That I have Cash App and PayPal, and if you want to donate into me and buy me a coffee, that would be great. $5 here and there from 15 people. When I do the math, it astonishes me. But uh, but be generous. I'm the kind of person that is slathering it on, and I would love to. See, I am going to. See, I might, and yes, I will. I can't stay stuck here. I need to figure out how to move on. I think we are all being. See, I can't. I don't think anybody can. See, that's the thing, is you can't think that you own any of this here on the planet. I'm a homeowner, and see, I'm supposed to make this as a shrine. I tried to talk about the Pearl of Idlewild. I'll put that up. Pearl of Idlewild. Watch this video. that I've lived here this long, and my yard is special. I have birds. I'm a sanctuary here, and I have a YouTube channel that I don't know if you can go on my channel and check it out, but I locked up a lot of my playlists, if not all of them, that is of the past of me talking, and it's not a bad thing, or it's not a good thing, see, because that's just, I withheld something. And see now, I need to sort out these videos that are exposed, and try to get them on a playlist. And I want AI to help me with that somehow. I would love to just put the ones that that says astrology in one category at least, and then put. I need a secretary, I guess. But if it snows, thanks for listening to this. I might do it in the snow and take the time to do it. But I'm supposed to be doing this. I've questioned it over and over. See, about the experience of subject matter. You shouldn't deny it. You shouldn't have an experience and deny yourself that experience. You need to go through it. See, I know as an artist, and I know as an astrologer, you're going to convert your mode of expression perhaps into something else. For me, it's going. Of course, the Gemini feeling is very different for me. It's kind of squaring my Jupiter, but that's probably good. My Jupiter is often left field, saying I don't need even a self. I am in the 12th house, but really that's my really highly creative part, though. Talk about that cat that's in the shadows in the 12th house of just behind closed doors, like closet. Jupiter there, it's the underground, it's the natural house of Pisces, the deep, dark ocean. And then, but when you look, you shine a light, it's full of life and creatures that you've never seen, and the color that's there, and it's like, oh my God. And it's just plainly a whole different part of creation that is so necessary for us, because boy, aren't those fishes good. No, I'm talking about like it's yeah, just apply it like that. The ocean is very um, beneficial to us all, oxygen wise and mystical wise and mysterious wise. Like, do we really know what's out there? And the answer is no. That's as good as we know about our subconscious, right? And what a humane being really is. And having said water and talking about Pisces, I love these kinds of days where it's raining. Thank you for your donation. Watch this video on, I don't know what, and this video also. There's a couple of videos I want to put up, but I promise you I'll have better focus when Pluto gets away from messing with my Mercury. It's remarkable because you think that you're falling under, but no, it's like this too shall pass. Wait, you know, it's showing you something really. If anything, you're looking at the depths of your. See, all of us as humanity, we're looking at the depths of our own. Sorry about that bad lighting. We're looking at the depths of our own that programming thing, the old money system programming that is doing something very wicked and messed up. It's as good as a spell casted over man, and see, it's hooked into that. Like I'm trying to like this. Let me just tell you in 3 seconds what it is. It's hooked into the education system that could have been first. We have the church over there, because isn't that where Jesus tried to flip the tax table, and then they said no, send her through, and she said don't judge a murderer until the monetary system is abolished, and then freeways emerged, and then but who won that court case?